Welcome to the Dragon's Den. My name is Leo Drake, and thank you for spending part of your day here with me. Please consider subscribing as it is free and will stop me getting angry. You won't like me when I'm angry. If you enjoy the video, click the like button and ring the notification bell to be notified when I post a new video. In this video, we are ranking Phase 2 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I previously did Phase 1, so if you've not watched that video, please go back and do so. I will be discussing the movies during this video, so please consider this your one and only spoiler warning. There are 6 movies in this list, so let's get to it. Number 6 is Thor 2, The Dark World from 2013. I recall this being the worst MCU movie for quite a long time, and having re-watched the film, I can confirm that it is as bad as I remember it. The Dark Elves, led by Malekith, were defeated by Odin, but have been in hiding, waiting for the convergence when the ether can be used against all 9 realms. Despite a stellar cast, this movie has a bad script and characters acting in strange ways. Joss Whedon was called in to help with the final act, but I think it was already too late. Loki is in an Asgard dungeon while Thor seeks to make Odin proud and prove himself worthy. Of all the life forms in all the realms, Jane Foster stumbles upon the ether which infects her and wakes the Dark Elves from their slumber. Thor takes Jane to Asgard, which is attacked by the Dark Elves. Thor and Loki's mother, Frigga, is killed and forges an unlikely alliance between the brothers. Only crazy Eric Selvig could understand the ending of this movie, but apparently the world can be saved by going to Greenwich. The highlight of this film is when Loki turns into Captain America, and that is not really saying much. Loki appears to sacrifice himself, Malekith is defeated, and Thor refuses the throne of Asgard from Odin, who is actually Loki. Didn't we already see this in the first movie? The first end credits scene shows the Collector before Thor returned to Jane. For the Dark World is a disappointing sequel that fails to utilise a strong cast, meaning it falls to the bottom of this list. Number 5 is Iron Man 3 from 2013. The Iron Man trilogy ends before most other characters have begun. Iron Man hits rock bottom as he comes up against one of his greatest adversaries, the Mandarin. You'll never see me coming. Well, actually, we all saw you coming a mile away. Ben Kingsley is an actor pretending to be the Mandarin terrorist, but Guy Pearce is the actual villain. Please act surprised. This movie falls far short of the original Iron Man movie and is probably just better than Iron Man 2, but not by much. Even the end credit scene is disappointing as Tony Stark sits in a therapist's couch with Bruce Banner, who is not listening. At least on Disney Plus, I can skip the credits. Number 4 is Ant-Man from 2015. Not every movie needs to be about saving the universe or the galaxy. Introducing Scott Lang, who leaves prison for burglary. I don't know what is more unbelievable, Paul Rudd being a superhero or Paul Rudd being a criminal. Hank Pym chooses Scott over his daughter Hope to fill the mantle of the Ant-Man, a suit that uses the Pym particle to shrink. Ant-Man also has the power to control ants. We get a cool cameo from Falcon as Scott steals an item from the Avengers base. But I'm not keen on the villain in this movie, Yellow Jacket. What does he control? Jackets? We're introduced to the quantum realm and Thomas the Tank Engine makes a surprise appearance. This is a solid and fun film for the whole family. It is a change of pace, and while not towards the top of MCU movies, it is a good watch. Number 3 is Avengers Age of Ultron from 2015. While this is the worst Avengers movie, I think Josh Whedon was given too many directions in this film, and it feels like a filler because we were not quite ready for Thanos yet. The opening scene is a CGI overload, although in the MCU, that is like saying ice is cold. The Avengers attack a Hydra base where Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch are being kept, along with Loki's scepter. Scarlet Witch is one of my favourite characters, and Elizabeth Olsen is great, but the movie struggles with her powers as she makes Tony Stark paranoid about the future. The Avengers retrieve the scepter, and Tony uses it to create Ultron.
I see a suit of armor around the world.
At a party, the Avengers try to lift Thor's hammer. No, that is not a euphemism. Ultron crashes the party and takes the scepter that they only just got back. Ultron recruits Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. We get a cool scene with the Hulkbuster suit before learning Hawkeye has a secret family. The team battle their inner demons, and Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch swap sides. Vision is created and hands Thor his hammer. Wait, what? In Sokovia, Ultron plans to use the city as a meteor. The Avengers help with the evacuation and protect the core from Ultron and his bots, which is probably the best scene in the film. Quicksilver sacrifices himself in a tragic moment that feels a little premature for the character, and Scarlet Witch kills Ultron in revenge. This movie is a bit of a mess with things pulling in different directions, which means it only reaches number 3 on this list. The end credits scene shows Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet. Surely he's going to turn up soon. Top 2 movies in this list are A Cut Above, and number 2 is Guardians of the Galaxy from 2014, directed by James Gunn. I am Groot. What I just said was, is 2014 the best year in the MCU? Let me know in the comments below. Peter Quill is abducted by aliens after his mother dies of cancer. The movie brilliantly uses music as an additional character in the film. The villain, Ronan the Accuser, a Kree zealot, is determined to defy the peace treaty of Xandar and has aligned himself with Thanos, who has loaned his adopted daughters Gamora and Nebula to support Ronan's cause. Rocket and Groot are mercenaries seeking to steal the orb that Star-Lord himself steals at the beginning of the film. Gamora betrays Thanos and wants the orb to buy her freedom. All of them are captured and sent to prison, where they come across Drax, whose family was killed by Ronan. Guardians of the Galaxy introduces little-known comic book characters and turns them into overnight stars. The movie blends comedy, action, science fiction and music to great effect. Groot sacrifices himself to save the team, who are able to stop Ronan by dancing, just like Kevin Bacon. During the end credits, we get Baby Groot and Howard the Duck, which is a really deep cut. Guardians of the Galaxy is a great film, and it would take something special to beat that. So we come to number 1, which is Captain America: The Winter Soldier from 2014, a spy action thriller directed by the Russo brothers. Chris Evans comes into his own as Captain America in this film. From the opening scene where he and Black Widow rescue hostages from a ship, this movie brings the action. ScarJo crushes it as Black Widow, and we are introduced to Sam Wilson as Falcon. Captain America is the MCU's moral compass, and S.H.I.E.L.D.'s current strategies don't sit well with him. Fury is ambushed, and after a great car chase, ended by the Winter Soldier, Fury manages to escape. Nick Fury warns Cap not to trust anyone and gives him a lead before the Winter Soldier seeks to assassinate Fury. Fury dies, but remember, don't trust anyone. After the elevator ride from hell, and not because someone farted, Captain America becomes a fugitive from S.H.I.E.L.D. Helped by Natasha, They chase down Fury's lead to an old SHIELD base in New Jersey. To prove no one ever dies in the MCU, they find Dr. Zola's brain or consciousness recorded on servers, and he reveals Hydra has been hiding within SHIELD all this time before a missile destroys the base. Cap and Black Widow lie low at Sam Wilson's house when he volunteers to join the fight. The Winter Soldier attacks them on a bridge. No one ever really dies, as the Winter Soldier is revealed to be Bucky Barnes, Steve's best friend. Captain America, Natasha, and Sam are arrested by SHIELD before being immediately liberated by Agent Hill. No one ever really dies because Nick Fury is alive after all. Captain America plans to take down Hydra and SHIELD for good. Cap takes down the helicarriers, but cannot give up on Bucky. In the end credits scene, we get a glimpse of Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. Captain America Winter Soldier is a great action movie, it is a great spy movie, it is a great comic book movie, which is why it comes in number 1 on this list. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you agree or disagree with my list and whether you want me to continue this series and do Phase 3 of the MCU. Also, let me know what your favourite song from the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack is. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, give it a like and share. I'm looking to post a new video every Monday, so be sure to come back for that and click the link on screen to watch another MCU video. Until next time, rah!